Well, here it is folks. The film critics and audiences across the globe have been referring to as the Terminator's best sequel since Judgment Day. Considering how abysmal all the films since T2 have been, this isn't exactly a tall order. Hell, the Boss Baby was better than Terminator 3, Salvation and Genesis put together. But in all seriousness, Dark Fate is absolutely the best since T2, and actually feels like the Terminator 3 we've always needed, and we've had to wait a very long time.
It's been 84 years.
James Cameron returns to produce after not being involved since T2. It is worth noting that Cameron considers Dark Fate a direct sequel to Judgment Day, with all the previous sequels now confirmed as not canon. Dark Fate picks up 27 years after the events of T2 as a new modified liquid metal Terminator is sent from the future in order to terminate a hybrid cyborg human. Sarah Connor, returning star Linda Hamilton, comes to their aid, as well as the original Terminator T-800, played by Arnie of course, for a fight for the future. So the big question is this: is Dark Fate any good? Well, yes and no. Let's get the negatives out of the way. This is an overly CGI'd special effects bonanza that gets tedious pretty quickly. Despite some well choreographed action sequences and occasionally tasty effects, it does become mind-numbing when we're into our 500th fight sequence. It certainly makes the film feel a lot longer than it is.
It's been 84 years.
And of course, as a sequel in such a beloved franchise, you can expect an uncomfortable amount of callbacks, in-jokes and self-aware gags. Some of them are funny, sure, but some of them will make you wince. There is certainly an element of nostalgia here that helps, as the film does feel closest to T2's style of all the sequels, but it's still very much a 2019 blockbuster. The overly manufactured action sequences in particular are often without character or soul. There's only so many times you can watch the persistent villain Terminator get shot or bashed with a pipe, heal himself and continue onward in his journey of destruction. You will cringe as our heroes seemingly don't realise this baddie's ability and express shock every time. You mean he can heal himself? But sure, there are some positives too. Mainly, as mentioned above, Dark Fate does feel like T2, which of course is one of the best action films of all time. James Cameron's passionate involvement is noticeable and does elevate this sequel high above previous attempts. It's great to see Linda Hamilton and Arnie together again, reuniting after 28 years. Their scenes together will make the hairs of fans stand up on end, as will hearing the iconic theme as they fight together. This film certainly knows what its audience wants, and it plays to that. Terminator Dark Fate is, if nothing else, a huge upgrade and a breath of fresh air for the Alien franchise. While it's no masterpiece, there are a lot of thrills here and fans of the series will be absolutely delighted with the results. Welcome back, James Cameron. We've missed you. Have you seen Terminator Dark Fate? What did you think? Let us know in the comments below.
I'll be back.